Radio check. Radio check. Work is in there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for yet another round of Radio General's mission making. Well, as a recap, yesterday we were still trying to do the friendly units try to escape and arrive in waves kind of thing. But for some reason, the AI the enemy AI at least, just stays on the corners of the map instead of moving up to the airfield as required. I kept trying to get them to run towards the airfield instead of just staying in positions like here in the town and in the outpost, but they keep holding their spots, which technically means the AI doesn't really do anything afterwards. Any food. We just had to. We just had to change the mission style to escape instead. So here's what I did. I kind of did this a little before the start of the stream. So basically now you are in command of every blue 4 unit on the map. But the problem is, as beside your scout unit, which is over here in the corner, everybody is lost and out of communication. So your job, if you choose to continue with it, is to locate and rescue every last one of these guys. And the idea is that you will have to break through the defended or the captured and defended airbase now. And the problem is, some of the approaches are now mined. So it is imperative that you find an engineer first before you locate everybody else. So you'll have to look for the minefields, clear them out, and then help your friends break through. So here's the main problem. The intersection leading to the airfield is now manned by a battalion, and other heavy units will be coming in late in the mission. You only have a scout detachment, an engineer detachment, an anti-tank battery, an artillery battery, two infantry companies, and an armored corps, or rather an armored platoon. And you'll have naval gunfire support later in the mission, as is the usual. Now the problem is, trying to dislodge these positions is going to be a tad bit difficult, especially since this area is a fortification, which means it's a bit harder and a bit harder to break through. There's a higher chance that your friendlies will suffer extensive casualties. So we still have the casualty the casualty point reduction here. 4 points for every friendly unit that dies, or every 100 friendly unit that dies. No points for killing enemies though, because your primary objective is trying to get out. You gotta hold the airfield. If you're planning to disrupt the enemy's defenses or break through from 2 points here, we're gonna have to keep the Germans from recapturing it. We put a canyon here so that you can't just cheese the blockade by going around. If you try to break through this area here, the garrison and the bunker, or rather the fortifications, will shoot at you and keep you from going ahead. So it is imperative that you destroy this. The other issue is that the enemy's armored formations will go straight for the airbase later, so you gotta stop them. Get it static. Basically, later in the mission, when you when you're near the end of the mission, the enemy armor will arrive and push straight to the airfield. So you have, if you want to finish this mission a bit earlier, you have to clear all of these guys. So now that's how the map is gonna work. Let's try and let's do one look over this area, see if there's anything we can fix up, and then hmm, what else do I need to see? So most of these guys that are already on the map will be static for the entirety of the mission. Well, not really the majority of the mission, but they will start moving at around the 13th minute mark. Well, some of them will. The others who are not moving will probably stay where they are. Or they'll probably go automatically if you start sending in... if you start attacking the friendlies at least. Okay, let's just add dynamic AI to Tango 6, because these guys are actually just ambush forces that will hit you if you try to get close from here. So the idea is that some of these locations might actually be mined, and people don't know it. So they'll probably just go through one of these roads, and then they'll eventually run into heavy infantry support. I think I'll just move these guys near here instead, so that if you try to break through this area, or rather if you try to, for example, if you manage to start from outpost 26, and you want to bypass the battalion here, you're going to run into an infantry company here. This area is going to be open, but the other players might not know that, so it's going to stick out like a sore thumb up there. Basically, we're still keeping the original idea that there's at least a battalion of infantry, 2 tanks, and an engineer detachment on the map right now. Not telling them that there's also the scout team still here, not moving. But we're not telling them that there's another infantry company out here, another armored detachment over in Aja Marina, and then the airfield is currently held by an anti-tank battery. So if they try to rush through here after calling in artillery support, they're going to be faced by an entrenched anti-tank formation who can pretty much whip up any armor that arrives. So the idea is that you will try and break through here, and then keep the enemies from... If you get like delayed from breaking through here at the 10th minute, you will try to keep it in your control until everybody else has escaped. That's going to be a bit rough. I'm probably going to still add at least 2 battalions, or 2 to 3 maybe? Hang on, so no... So reinforcements arrive at the 10-minute mark, and they will try probably to drive straight to the airfield. Problem is... So the issue here is that I don't know if the reinforcements will actually drive to the airfield even if you have not captured it, or if they will still stick to the south side here, which means that they won't be moving at all, even though we've already set them as dynamic AI. Wait, what? They are... Okay, Tango 11 arrives. Gonna switch these guys over. Dynamic. So the guys arriving later in the day will include Tango 10, Tango 8, this battalion here, and Tango 12. Tango 5 is apparently static. Why? Why did I leave him static there? Oh, I should add Tango 5 as a reinforcement. No, maybe Tango 5 should be a static formation. And then we'll turn Tango 5 into a dynamic AI sometime in the later part of the day. 5 should be a dynamic unit at the 13th minute mark as well. Tango 9 is reinforcement, arriving 7 minutes in. Tango 10 arrives at 10 minutes, alongside Tango 8. Tango 12 also arrives at 10th minute, so that's 3 of them coming in. Tango 9 arrives at the 7th minute. So basically, we still have control of the northern waters here, which is why you have How preparing to arrive in 10 minutes, or at the 10th minute. Now, the real issue is how I can make this a bit more difficult for the player. Because I feel like they can just cheese this by going through the forest using the scouts as a platoon. Then again, since these guys are dynamic and we're expecting them to drive to the airfield once they arrive, it's going to be a bit more difficult to break through the lines. So you've only got a limited amount of shells, and you can't really provide fire support that much until the Navy arrives, so it's either you wait until the ship arrives and then you try to break through these positions here, or if you're crazy, you're going to be coming down from Gurna instead. Or you are going to, what do you call it? You're going to be playing through, what's the line again? You can try and go through the forest, but that's a hillside, and the forest has a good chance of making your units lost. Of course, you can't cheese it because of you can't cheese the northern end because of the canyon, and then if you try to move ahead through the roads, you're gonna run into minefields here, here, and here. And since the players don't, if players ever play this, they don't know that there's no minefields on the fortification area and the main approach to the airfield, so they could probably waste time trying to look for phantom minefields while the reinforcements coming in the 7th and 9th minute come around and try to push over here. So if they can't find all of their available units here, based on what I've seen from the notes, is actually spoilered. They won't be able to set up an effective resistance, especially since there's going to be a lot of heavy fire coming in, and morale is going to be an issue since they're all level 1 stuff. Okay, so let's see if this works. Let's try to save. I seriously do not want to test this in, or I seriously don't know why when you test this, the radio dies. But I guess it's just a quirk of the engine. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. See if it works properly. I don't know if there's an option to make the command post unavailable. Like in some training operations or in some other ops, but it's here, so if you need to set up a command op, or rather, if you want to make a breakthrough is a bit more effective, we're definitely going to need the command post. So the idea of the mission is that everybody else... Wait, what? The armor? Oh yeah, because it's static, it's not moving. So basically the idea here is that your scout is going to be trying to look for everybody. We're not in contact at all. But you're going to try to avoid contact as much as possible. See those notes? Here's the overview. Let's see if I got typos. German invasion of Greece has begun. Your small garrison, the other Adios Stratios. I'm surprised can only put up token resistance before being forced to scatter into the woods. Just lead a handful of survivors and find the rest of your garrison before attempting a breakout to safety. Will you survive? Okay, intelligence report. Enemy strength at least one infantry battalion, which, as we know from the editor, is right here on this bunk and set of fortifications to approach. 2 tank platoons. We have one here in Aja Marina and then another somewhere here. Hello, Miss Jessica. Thanks for dropping by. Hope you enjoy some of our map making. Not exactly enjoyable for most people. I hope you stay around just the same. Anywho, where were we? Okay, so here's the situation. We have armor positions here, and I think... here and here. That's where the 2 armor formations are on the map for now. And then the engineer detachment on the fishing village of Jirna over here on the west side. An engineer stands between you and the egress point at REF Agios over here on the northwest. There's also reports of scouts hiding in the forest and tracking our scattered allies. Now, if you didn't know how this map works, you'd probably imagine that some of these forested areas have at least one scout team. But in reality, the only scouts are over here. Okay, enemy positions. The Germans of the town of Jirna and Aja Marina guarded. Yeah, that's in the note. The approaches to RAF Agios are also blocked by a strong infantry force. Yeah, that's the battalion. There are reports that Outpost 26 and the cross-shooting range are still contested. An actual player would know that means there's a chance that friendlies would be here. But they probably would... I don't know if they would think that there's a bit of enemy presence here as well, so it's going to be there's going to be a firefight. If this was any other RTS, I could probably do that where there will be a trigger that a firefight will occur when you get close to the position and you're going to support the friendlies that are still holding these outposts. But unfortunately, that's not something that's available for this particular engine, so we'll just have to make the vague note about this. Okay, the city advice. Your initial forces are incapable of fighting the enemy head-on. Try to locate your allies first before making any attempts at fighting the entrenched. Ah, there it is. There's a typo. Entrenchment. Formations. There is an engineer detachment currently lost in the woods. They will be invaluable in clearing the roads for easier travel, so find them as soon as you can. Last one. The Navy managed to hear your call for help and has dispatched a cruiser to assist, but it will take some time before they can arrive. Okay, here's the objective marker. 5 points for holding the airfield. An extra 3 points for every ally unit that reaches the airbase, and then negative 4 points for every 100 friendly casualties, which is going to be a bit of a problem, especially when you try to delay. Our deployed friendly units include a spotter unit, the scouts with your available formation, 2 infantry platoons, or 2 infantry companies rather, the engineer detachment, an anti-tank battery, the artillery battery, and the armored corps. Now the support is going to be the issue here. It's going to be late. Let's do this old-fashioned way. Oh crap, I forgot to tell him to move first. Baker. Well, probably if you. There's George. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at Hotel 10. So Oh crap, I forgot. There was a minefield. Baker's gonna take some casualties. Baker, hold. Gonna put... Ah, there's Charlie.
Glad to see you guys. We're at Juliet 11. Charlie here, preparing to assault location 4.
I wonder if Abel is gonna run into anybody else first.
Abel here. We can see Scout at Kilo 7.
If there's scouts. George, fire for a barrage.
George here. Artillery firing at Kilo 7.
Remember, you have to conserve your resources here because the heavier units are going to arrive later. So if you try to hit them with the artillery now, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. This is just me playing around.
George here. That was a hit. Those coordinates coming. Abel here. Moving to Hotel 6.
Charlie's taking a while to move.
Abel here. Got eyes on infantry at Golf 6.
That was a pretty long distance. Ah!
Abel here. They're in the woods with us. Watch your shots. We don't want to hit you personally. Abel here. We're leaving. Make sure no one gets left behind.
Wonder if we're going to run into those armored units here. Charlie's taking a while to move to the designated location.
Here. We're at Delta 11. We're headed to location 4.
15 minutes have passed, or rather 1 minute has passed, and the guys are still trying to reorient themselves.
Here. We can see engineers at location 4.
They're cheated.
Here. We started clearing the minefield. I want safe paths marked out ASAP.
Abel, where are you guys?
Abel here. You're at Golf 9. We spotted there at Golf 6. Abel here. Moving to Great Mike 9.
Mike 9 is gonna be patrolled, I think. Got 2 infantry formations coming in. First one comes in the next 4 minutes.
Abel here. Got eyes on 10 at Mike 8.
Yep, Dingo's right there.
Flank just got blown off.
Ah!
Minefield. Abel here. Retrace your steps and get out of the minefield. Charlie here. This is a mine-free zone.
I forgot about the minefield I placed there.
Moving out to location 4. They'll be expecting us.
So basically, the idea is that if the enemy or your scouts or the player's scouts spots Dingo here, they're gonna try and do a flank around here and probably try to break through the trees, and then they'll run to the infantry formation and the scouts, and then they're probably gonna spend some artillery barrages from George, which means that there's gonna be less of a firefight here. But at least they know that there's a target, so they're probably gonna get George out to try and barrage this area first. What's back? So here's the idea now. There is a possibility that the players will start barraging this fortification as soon as they find their artillery piece, so that they can try and break through here. And then they can probably delay locating the other missing units until, until the enemies arrive, but they won't break through and escape as soon as possible, because if they do, they're gonna lose the airfield to the dynamic AI later. So the idea is that somebody has to stay behind until the last minute, mostly. So it's either they hold the line and keep these positions intact, or they suffer significant casualties and be forced to surrender. Either way. Fortunately, we've already suffered casualties with Abel.
Abel here. You're at Juliet 11. On our way to Beachfront Alligator at Kilo 7. Baker here. We set up in the tree line and we're giving them hell. Charlie here. We're combat engineers. at Golf 6. Roger, holding position. Charlie here. Everyone, shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at Delta 10. George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Bravo 9. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Lima 11. Baker. And where that came from? George here. Apartment was on target. Baker here. Location 4 is under new management.
So the dynamic AI will attack location 4 first.
George here. Raining thunder down on Delta 6. Baker here. We've arrived at location 4. Table here. Currently 8. It is.
George will stay in the forest for the time being. So, the current situation, Easy, Fox, and Dog are still missing. There's still Dingo on the road here.
Charlie here. We're here at Lima 11. Table here. Got a visual on infantry. Italian at Delta 6.
There they are.
Charlie here. Headed to Kilo 11.
Where the hell did I put that minefield?
We've arrived at Kilo 11. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Mike 10. Charlie here. All right,
There it
engineers.
is.
Run out and start. Table here. We are here at Charlie 8. George here. Orders confirmed. Firing barrage at Delta 5. Baker here. Moving to grid Delta 6. George here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage. George here. Artillery firing at Delta 5.
Just a little over a minute left before the first wave. Oh, wait. We got anti-tank coming in 15 seconds. First wave infantry support's going to come in a minute and 10. So they're trying to
George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Charlie here. We cleared the minefield. Awaiting orders. Table here. Baker here. They're in that trip line. Supposed to get some grenades in there. Get to cover. Where are those shells coming from? George here. Roger. Moving to Delta 5. Column. Stop. George here. Order table here. Make run for the tree and shoot anything that moves. HQ here. Locals are claiming enemy troops have moved into location 4.
Yeah, they recaptured Jarna.
George here, that was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Charlie here, Roger. Garrisoning, location 3. George here, alright, heading to grid Delta 5. Able here, lost visuals on Falcon. They were last seen at Alpha 7, heading north. George here, get down! We're being shelled from an unknown... George here, Roger, holding position.
Where the hell is that coming from? I don't remember where I put... Oh, does this anti-tank have range for this? Dang.
Charlie here. We've arrived at location 3. George here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage. Baker, pulling out.
Maybe I should also block this road, but eh.
Baker here. We've rallied at Delta 8. Baker here. Moving to grid Golf 6. George here. Orders confirmed. Firing barrage at Golf 6. 3 barrages remaining.
Trying to cheese it from here is going to be a bit of a tough spot, unless...
George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Able here. Let's fair at Golf 6. Able here. Baker. We're under machine gun fire from an unknown position. Enemy in the tree line. Aim for the muzzle flash. Able here. Infantry have walked into our hands. Glad I'm not there. Baker here. Infantry. Baker here. Grab the wounded and let's go. Able here. We're engaged at Delta 8. In combat against Eagle at Echo 6. We're fresh in the... Baker here. Everyone calm down. At here. Artillery firing at Echo 6.
These barrages remaining.
George here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. At Echo 8 and Starling firing upon Eagle at Echo 7. Losses are mounting quickly here. George here. Everyone hold up. George here. Roger. Moving to Foxtrot 10. Take the beating out here. George here. Arrived at Foxtrot 10. George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Echo 7-1. Barrages remaining. Baker here.
Everything's been wiped out. Oh my god.
We're fighting. At Echo 7. Tap George here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Starling here. Can't relocate like that. Won't send their fire. Starling here. Don't need to tell us twice. Able here. You're at Delta. Hey, got eyes on. Echo.
Okay, that's pretty difficult actually. It's a bit of a tricky spot since the infantry are here. I should probably put the infantry a little over here instead, watch it on trees, because we need at least at least a bit of a gap here where the scouts can move freely without being engaged. Maybe we can just move them a little over here, and then the scouts can drive through this set of grid squares here, trying to not get spotted by Tango 1, which is the enemy scouts, and then they can make contact with armor from Fox, and then probably they can locate Easy and Dog over here. Now the question is, will the players try to move it faster by trying to gather everybody, and then they'll try to make a break for the airfield or knocking out this position first and then head for the airfield? Will they try to cheese it and go through the mountains here? Or will they... Well, they're gonna lose Outpost 26 in cross-shooting range anyway, so that's not really a problem. But the idea is whether the AI will continue onwards to the airfield once you've captured it. So the idea is that it's gonna be like I hope it at least works like a dilemma-ish kind of thing where will the player try to hold on to these positions in the forward area so that the airfield is secure, and then have somebody detached to try and locate the other missing units, or will they rush to locate the units first before they move up? So I hope that's how it's going to work. Anywho, probably move Tango 5 down here near the intersection. Tango 5 will be a dynamic AI after 13, when 13 minutes have arrived, so that's going to leave us with 3 minutes left. Adjust this, where is it? Entrench. There you go. I did say Hal is going to arrive in 10, right? Hal reinforces in the rise in 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, let's try this again now with this set of gaps here. And see if they can actually start moving up.
Princess Patricia Light Infantry, Scout. Reporting in as call sign Able. We're at
What?
Delta.
Ah, come on.
Start survey.
I know I pressed N, not M. What the heck am I doing? Whatever.
Able here. Juliet, yes, it is.
Gonna have to fix that later. Okay, don't forget you got a command post that you can deploy to provide assistance if you need to break through. Now, the other main issue is trying to break through everything else. So, will the player, if they ever try to play this, will they consider going through the tree line here in Gurna and not at least inflict some damage on the enemy units that are already here? Or will they try to confront some of the heavier ones and inflict as much damage as possible so that when they're defending the airbase, it's going to be a bit easier? The other idea I have here is that we can probably push this position here, and then the friendly units will try to, or rather, move all of the Axis forces to be coming in from the southeast side, and then there are going to be some AI-controlled allies who will try to move to the airbase from here. So you'll probably have to hold these neutral locations here. We'll have to see if anything changes from that. Let's try this one first. Oh, whoops, almost played that. Dang it! I hit the mic again.
Radios are back up. We sure missed the sound of your voice. We're at location 3. Baker, here. Headed to George here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at Hotel 10. George here. We'll hold location 3 for ya.
Baker's not a spire. Dang it!
Here. Thanks for the radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at Juliet 11. Roger. Moving to Bravo 9. Baker, here. We can see engineers at location 4. Baker, here. We're at Charlie 9. Got eyes on engineers at location 4. Scout, we're at Juliet 10. We can see Scout at Kilo 7.
Yeah, that works better. Dang it, it's kind of annoying that trying to play with the map editor breaks the mic, or rather breaks the telephone or the radio, so you can't really hear things. And they don't do any broadcasts at all. Probably had to restart this.
Charlie, here. We're at Foxtrot 11. We're headed to Bravo 9. Able here, all right. Heading to Golf 8.
See if this does not break anything.
Able here. We're at India 10. On our way to Golf 8. Got a visual on air at Kilo 7.
Charlie's taking a while to break through the hills here.
Able here. We've arrived at Golf
There you are.
8.
See if you guys can break through to Juliet 5
Juliet 5.
without engaging enemy fire.
We started clearing the minefield. I want safe paths marked out ASAP.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna put these guys all over here. Then we're gonna have friendlies arriving from this point, trying to make it to this point. See if that works. Hopefully it does. Because they're gonna have to break through to the airfield. Abel's traveling. No reports of engagement so far, which means they didn't see the infantry.
Able here. We're here at Hawk here. We have
Huh.
reestablished contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit.
There's the
We're at
armor.
Kilo 4.
Okay, so they spotted Keyta, and Keyta did not spot them, so that's a good thing.
It's a mine-free zone. Baker, here. Preparing to assault location 4. Charlie, here. Moving out to location 4. They'll be expecting us. We've set up in the tree line. We're giving them hell. Hawk here. Juliet 7. It is.
Where's Bear go? That's everybody.
Cable here, Roger. Moving to India, 3. Charlie here. All right. Heading to grid, Lima, 6. George here. Roger. Garrisoning, location 5. Cable here. We can see tanks at location 2. George here. The units become a bit scattered.
Uh-oh.
Take a while to regroup.
Problem there.
Easy here. Moving to grid, Hotel, 3. Fox here. Goes. Hi. It is. George here. You're at Hotel 8. We're on
They're scattered.
5. The units become a bit scattered. It will take a while to regroup. Fox here. We got turned around in all those trees.
Uh-oh.
Fox here. Roger, heading to that coast. West. Fox here. We're lost in that forest. We got turned around in all those trees. Fox here. Thanks, hold up. Fox here. You got it. Moving coast. George here. Got eyes on Bear. At Kilo, 9. Baker, here. Got a visual on Baker, here. We lost sight of anti-tank gun. Your last seen at Keyta.
They're going for outpost 2-6. They're definitely gonna be going outpost 2-6.
Fox here. We're lost in that forest. We got turned around in all those trees. Moving east. Fox here. We're engaged on India, 9. In combat against air. 8 kilometers coast and 2 kilometers east. Everyone is still combat ready. We spotted center. Target 9 o'clock. 300 meters. Load high explosive. Easy here. Hold up. This looks like a minefield. Easy here. Roger. Holding position.
Where's Charlie?
Fox here. We lost sight of air. Your last seen 8 kilometers coast and 8 kilometers east. Heading. Charlie here. We're at Lima, 6. Charlie here. All right. Heading to grid. Fox here. Roger. Heading to the east.
Hang on a second. Something doesn't feel right here. Doesn't look like there's anything I can... Holy crud. Where's everybody? Where's George?
George here. We're at Mike 5.
Fox?
Fox here. We're lost in that forest. We got turned around in all those trees. You got it. Moving coast. East.
They were over here at India 9. Why are they so close?
We're in the south coming from. Target was blasted hit. Armor still intact. Tank squadron engaging enemy tank. Fox here. We're engaged. HQ here. Informants have told us the enemy has captured location 3. Roger, heading to the east. Charlie here. All right, engineers. Run out and start clearing this minefield. Fox here. You no longer see air. Your last seen 8 kilometers east. Heading east. Fox here. We're engaged on Kilo, 9. We're fighting. Tank 8 kilometers east. Our unit's mostly intact. But they've got easy here. Fight. Hold up. This looks like a minefield. Easy here. Roger. Holding position. Cable here. Scout. Hold up.
Fox is still lost.
We're engaged on Kilo, 9. We're fighting. Half the unit's been wiped out.
Uh-oh.
Fox here. Tank pulling out. Charlie here. We've cleared the minefield. Awaiting orders. Easy here, Foxtrot 3. It is. Fox here. On the bright side, we're not running any more
Why are they running the Cheetah first?
Talk here. You got it. Moving. Oh, what?
So trying to delay like this is just gonna eat up your resources because the enemy is gonna be pushing
Oh, that's where we are. We're at India. 10.
in your 10.
Talk here. All right. Integrate. Foxtrot. 9. Taker. Here. Moving out to location 3. LV. Hawk.
Okay, so let's move every German reinforcement to the right, while every friendly reinforcement is gonna be coming in from the left. Yeah, how? Get him. Dynamic AI. Axis. This is X. We got scouts. Scouts, engineers, anti-tanks, and... Oh, I forgot. I could place air somewhere. Maybe not. I wish there was a trigger that allows you to send in reinforcements when you capture a certain location. Like if you capture the airfield, I can send in the air support as backup. I don't think that's gonna happen. I wish that was available for this. Like seriously, imagine if you can get reinforcement of capturing certain points. But we can probably put them as reserves if we want to. Make them all dynamic AI. Let's just make this a neutral location. All of these guys arrive at the 12th minute, maybe? Make them arrive at 13 as well, see if it works. So we got item, I, J, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 1, 2, item. Oh, whoops. Dig, king, love, and Mike. And then we're going to set up the defenses here on this side. We'll have the recon guys drive through, hopefully. So the idea is that at the 13-minute mark, these guys are going to arrive and try to break through to the airfield, hopefully. And your job as the commander of the scattered defensive survivors in this general area is to clear the way so that these guys will have an easier time escaping. So, of course, the problem lies in the fact that you don't really have a lot of heavy firepower to begin with, while the enemy has heavily entrenched formations. And then there's going to be heavier pursuit units coming in as soon as the friendly units on the left flank arrive, rather on their left flank, which would be over on the west side, southwest side, rather. And let's see if we can actually do this, because I think it might be a little too hard for even a veteran radio general player.
Princess Patricia, light infantry, scout, here.
Ah, I should have made outpost. No.
Ready you wanna.
They need to reach Agios. Let's hope they can reach Agios.
Able here, India. 10, it is.
That's friendly units coming in from this side, hostile units coming in from the east. And the only thing the players will know about the Navy coming in is via the radio. Hang on. Oh, dang, that was close. Alright, let's start the operation.
Roger, mission is a go. Anchor here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at location 3.
So we're moving in with the knowledge of where everything is, so we're just gonna wait here.
You were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at Hotel 10.
And Abel will find scouts, I suppose. Oh, there's Charlie first.
Establish contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at Juliet 11. Charlie here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to location 4.
Abel should be around here by now.
Able here. We've arrived at India 10. Able here. We've spotted scout at Kilo 7. Able here. Got eyes on infantry at Golf 5. Anchor here. Roger. Moving to Golf 5.
Just doing this to see if they can break through.
Able here. Where's your at? Enemy infantry are set up in the woods. Able here. We're falling back to stay disengaged from an enemy.
Get
George
it.
here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Able here. We can see infantry. We spotted alligator at Kilo 7. Able here. You're at Golf 8. Got eyes on Bear at Hotel 5. Heading right for us. They're in the woods with us. Watch your shot. You don't want to hit the friendly.
Oh god, she is already on the move.
Anchor here. Infantry pulling out. Able here. Roger. Moving to Charlie here. All position engineers. We've entered a hostile minefield. We'll start clearing it, but it'll take a while. And we can't do it while we're fighting or moving. Anchor here. Everyone's calmed down at location 3.
Good, she look good.
Keyta at Foxtrot 6.
Oh god, Cheetah moved out of their blasted position. What the heck are they doing? Are they in pursuit mode now? How's Bear?
Able here. Last saw Bear at Hotel 5.
Alligator?
Able here. Last saw alligator at Kilo 7. Able here. You're at Golf 10. Able here. Headed to Juliet 9.
See if they spot the tanks from here.
Able here. We can see alligator at Kilo 7. Charlie here. We've cleared the minefield. Awaiting orders. Baker here. You can count on us to capture location 4. Able here. We are here at Juliet 9. North here. Kilo 7. It is. Able here. Roger. Moving to Lima 8.
Ah, come on, Abel.
Able here. Enemy in the tree line. Aim for the muzzle flashes. North here. Raining thunder down on Kilo 7. North here. Anchor here. We've set up in the tree line. We're giving him hell. North here. All order service report that fire mission. Charlie here. We're engaged on Charlie. And this is I Baker. Firing the pod. Bingo. At station 4. Everyone is still cut. North here. Over to Greg. Kilo 7. North here. Roger. Hold position. Roger. Common tells on Kilo 7.
Let's see if this works. We're already past 4 minutes. Or approaching 4 minutes, rather. And those scouts are well entrenched.
North here. Able here. We're engaged. Baker here. We've sent the last of them packing.
Dingo's probably running back to the airbase at this point.
Planting the flag at location 4. Anchor here. We've lost visuals on Dingo. They were last seen at Bravo 7 heading north. Able here. We can no longer see alligator. They were last seen at India 6 heading northwest. Able here. Still hold location. We can see tanks at Mike 9. North here. Raining thunder down on Mike 9.
Put some mines here.
Yes, it is. Able here. Hold up. This looks like a minefield. North here. I'm getting reports that it's Able here. That's the way we came, boys. Out of the minefield.
Dang, they ran into a minefield again.
North here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Mike 9.
I told him to go directly instead of taking the road, but I guess I misclicked. Well, whatever.
Able here. North here. Yeah! That was a direct hit. Yeah. Moving to Great Fight 4. We shot Eagle at Fight 9.
Eagle's still there.
Charlie here. We're at hotel.
Ah, they took the
On our way
road.
to Lima. Yes, we got a few wounded, but nothing serious.
Let's try to play this until the end of the timer, see if we're going to.
Walk into a damn minefield. Nobody move. Able here. Back the way
I told them to
out of the
reject the
minefield.
direct hit.
Anti-tank gun
Oh,
at
God.
November 10.
Too late.
Charlie here. All right, engineers. Spread out and start clearing this minefield.
Abel, I told you to go directly.
Able here. You're at Juliet 9. We're en route to Juliet 8. Able here. All right, heading to Grid Kilo 5. We spotted alligator at Hotel 5. We can see bear at Hotel 5.
Okay, so alligator and bear are on the same grid square. Approaching 10 mics. So Dog, Easy, and Fox are still missing. And the next wave of infantry are arriving in 10 minutes, or 10 seconds rather. Charlie's not gonna make it.
Bring the other back up. We sure miss the sound of your voice. We're at Kilo. Charlie here. This is a mine-free zone. Charlie here. We're combat engineers. We'll return from our engineer. North here. All right, integrate. Hotel 10. Able here. We're here at Kilo 5. North here. We're at Juliet 10. We're headed to Charlie here. We're at Fight 11. Taking minor casualties. We regrouped at Fight 12, and we're awaiting orders. Charlie here. We lost visuals on Gorilla. Your last seen at Kilo 12. Heading home west. North North here. We lost sight of Falcon. Your last seen at Foxtrot. 11. Heading west.
Falcon? What do you mean Falcon's heading that way?
North here. We can see Falcon at Foxtrot. 10. Heading north. HQ here. Locals are claiming enemy troops have moved into location 3. North here. We spotted Falcon at Foxtrot. 10. Heading north. East. North here. You can no longer see Falcon. Your last seen at Foxtrot. 9. Heading north. Cable here. Alright. Heading to grid November 5.
Charlie's stuck here in the engineering zone.
Charlie here. We lost PC here. We established heading over the grid north. 11. You're at November 5. Fox here, alright. Heading to Golf 5. North here. Artillery firing at Hotel 5. Table here. We are here at November 5. Easy here. Going to North here. On 5 and 1. North here. Juliet 3. It is. Fox here. On fire! Get down! Can anyone see who's shooting at us? They're in the woods with us. Watch your shot. Don't want to hit any friendly. I see a box. Combat against there. At Hotel 5. Refreshing me. North here. We're at Kilo 4. We're headed to Fox. That's where that came from! Charlie here. We've arrived at North 11. Fox here. Spotted alligator at Hotel 5. Fox here. We're here at Hotel 5. Fox here. We lost visuals on alligator. They were last seen at India 6. Heading southeast. We last saw hair at Hotel 5. Heading west.
Probably somewhere around here.
Dog here. Moving to grid Hotel 5.
There's a Navy!
Naval guns of HMC at Saskatchewan. Reporting in this call sign POW. Charlie here. Heading to Hotel 3. North here. We spotted infantry at Juliet 9. Heading north west. Easy here. We've arrived at Juliet 3. North here. We're at Charlie here. There. Tanks to the woods.
What? Oh.
Charlie here. North here. Cross here. Enemy infantry set up in the woods.
The other infantry battalion. What? Oh, right, because the Navy's here.
Out here. Artillery firing at Mike 9.
Wait, something's not right. I thought I told them all to arrive at 10 minutes. I know, right, I forgot. The infantry will be arriving at... Oh, let's make them arrive at 12 instead. Is it far too many units coming in for reinforcement, or am I just being a bit too obtuse about this? So here's the thing now, right? The main issue is that we don't know how we're supposed to set them up here so that they don't come in heavy formations. Maybe we can remove this infantry company here and have the battalion worry about. Probably. Oh, they're switching to another guy. Now let's keep it at this strength. So the play here is that we can probably have... okay. Ow, ow, ow. Hang on, let me just stretch my back a little bit. Okay, let me just check my final notes here before we go ahead. I think everything considering everything else, if this goes like this properly, I think this mission is just about done. Let me just do one final run before we go ahead and try this one for upload. So we have this area is neutral, this area is allied, area is also allied. Major Marina is neutral. We need to capture the airfield, so the question is, do we engage them guys? Or maybe I can put the infantry formation back here and put the infantry up here. And try to avoid any of these locations. Maybe I should... Nah. Do I want to put a minefield between the fortifications and the airfield? The engineers will be needed for defense instead, I think, so they'll just have to clear this area first. Put another minefield on the approach to the airfield? Nah, that's gonna be annoying. Let's just keep these minefields here on the unexpected positions. So... Tango 6 becomes unstatic on the last 13 minutes, so let's try and break through here. Alright, let's try and run it properly this time. See if it actually works properly. So that infantry company will be waiting in ambush right outside of the airfield.
Princess Patricia Light Infantry, South. Reporting for duty. We'll be able. We're at Delta 12. Let's get out there and start surveying. Able here. Moving to grid. Kilo 10.
Hang on, that's not the right position. Let's put him Kilo 9.
Kilo 9.
Alright, let's start this one now. See if we can start and actually break through here.
Thanks for the radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at location 3.
Check out the scouts
Baker,
first.
here. George here. Radios are back up. We sure missed the sound of your voice. We're at Hotel 10. George here. Roger. Dropping cells on Alpha 9.
Get the engineers out there.
Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at Juliet 11. Charlie here. Form up. We're attacking location 4.
No news from the artillery.
George here. We're at Hotel 10. Able here. Got a visual on tank. At Mike 9. Baker here. Baker here. We're engaged on Juliet 8. We're firing upon Scout at Kilo 7. We're pressing. He didn't tell us twice. George here. Artillery firing at Kilo 7. Able here. We're at Juliet 10.
Have them drive straight north.
Cable here, Roger. Moving to Juliet. George here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage.
Charlie taking a while.
Baker here. We're at Juliet 8. On our way to Kilo 7. Charlie here. We're at Delta 11. We're headed to location 4. Baker here. We're here at Kilo 7. Baker here. Garrisoning location 5. Charlie here. Spotted engineers at location 4. Charlie here. All position engineers. We've entered a hostile minefield. We'll start clearing, but it'll take a while. And we can't do it while fighting or moving. Retrieve your steps and get out of the minefield. George here. You can count on us to capture location 4. Everyone hold up. George here. Reading Thunder. Able here. We've arrived at Juliet 4. Hawk here. We have re-established contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at Kilo 4. George here. And Charlie here. Alright. Heading to Charlie 10. Hi. Doc here. Boy. Are we glad to see you guys? We're at location 5. Charlie here. Got a visual on Keyta at location 4. Charlie here. Charlie 10. We're here at Charlie 10. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Bravo 10.
Come on, why can't you clear the mines from there?
We've arrived at Bravo 10. Charlie here. Moving to grid Alpha 10. All right, engineers. Spread out and start clearing the mine. Baker, here. We're here at location 5. Hawk here. A2. Mike, 9. Keyta here. Roger. Moving. Charlie here. We've rallied at Delta 10. George here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Bravo 9. Keyta here. Got a visual on there. Those Panthers are sitting down. Take them out. George here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Baker here. A2. Hawk here. Set up. Able here. All right. Heading to hotel. We can see exit at location 2. Able here. We've arrived at hotel 4. Charlie here. We're at Delta 10. We're en route to Golf 5. We last saw Keyta at location 4. Charlie here. Alpha 10. It is. Baker here. We're here at India 3. Charlie here. Spotted Keyta at location 4. Quickly. Charlie here. Everyone hold up.
Oh, Easy's out. Yeah, Easy's out. Dang it.
Hawk here. We're engaged on Lima 7. Combat against Alex. That's right. 9. We're pressing able.
We've lost Easy. Okay, that was a bad idea.
Easy here, everyone!
Oh.
Shut up and calm down! Sorry about that. We're at November 6th. Easy here, raining thunder down on right side. Easy here, we last saw hair at right side. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. George here, artillery firing at Bravo 9. Charlie here, roger. Heading to 4. Charlie here. We start clearing the minefield. I want safe paths marked out ASAP. George here. Yeah! That was a direct hit! George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Alpha 9.
Charlie's under fire, and they can't fix stuff.
Lima 7. Charlie here. We lost visuals on Keyta. They were last seen at Bravo 8, heading north. Easy here.
Oh, that's a miss.
Firing barrage at right. Hey. Down here. Easy here. Charlie here. Cleared the minefield. Awaiting orders.
Alright, that area was cleared up. Oh, let's go here. Hang on.
Flag at location 4. Charlie here. We can see Keyta at Bravo 6. We are heading right for them. Charlie here. Engineers, hold up. Charlie here. Juliet 4. It is. Charlie here. Alright. Heading to Hotel 7. Up here. Knock out an entire Panther squad.
Okay, that's one.
Charlie here. We can no longer see Keyta. They were last seen at Bravo 5. Heading north. Up here. Got hit by something. I think it was a mine. What do we do? Up here. They're taking tags out of this minefield. Up here. I think that's everyone. We've assembled at site 6. Charlie here. Moving to grid. Site 8.
Oh, you're still on the
Down
move.
here. We are at India 3.
Able?
Able here. We are at India 4. We can see Gulf 5. It is.
You can see what? Dingo at location 2. Dingo's still there. Fox, can you...
Up here. Roger. Moving to India 4.
Where's Easy?
Easy here. We're at India 4. We've got a few wounded, but nothing serious. Easy here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Fox. Able here. We want George here. Alright. Heading to Hotel 6. Able here. Scout. Hold up. Easy here. Forward observers report that the fire mission was successful. HQ here. Locals are claiming enemy troops have moved into location 4. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Hotel 4.
Looks like the reinforcements have arrived through there.
George here. We are at Foxtrot 7. We're headed to Hotel 6. Moving to grid. India 5. Off here. We're at Juliet 4. We're en route to India 4.
Here soon. We lost internet to the Axis again, but that's not really important. We need to get that airfield. We've only got 9 minutes. Reinforcements are arriving in 4. Hostile forces coming in 2.
Charlie here. We started clearing the minefield. I want safe paths marked out ASAP.
At least we managed to take out Alligator first, so that's going to be easier later on.
George here. We've arrived at India 5. George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Foxtrot 2. George here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Easy here. Raining thunder down on Foxtrot 3. Barrages remaining. Easy here. Forward observers report that the fire mission was successful. George here. Roger. Dropping shells.
Oh, they're done on 3 rounds.
Here. This is a mine-free zone. Easy here. Headed 2, Foxtrot 3. Easy. George here. Forward observers report that fire mission was moving out to location 2. They'll be expecting us. Taker here. Roger, moving to Foxtrot. Oh, down here. Headed 2. Off here. We got solid enemy position. Down. We're engaged, staff. Hotel 3. And they're reported by Fox. We're fighting Dingo. Taker. George here. Moving out to location 2. They'll be expecting us.
Take out Dingo quick. And that barrage there.
George here. Artillery firing at Foxtrot 3. 2 garages remaining.
Oh, that's taking a while. Oh, here comes the Navy. Crud.
Naval George.
Which means everybody's here already. We're too slow.
Out here. Raining thunder down on Foxtrot 3.
We're too slow, lads. Too slow.
Out here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Out here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Delta 5.
Lost outpost 2-6
Out
again.
here. Bombardment was on target. East here. We knocked out the
Oh.
entire Panzer squad. Off here. Flatten the flag on location 2.
Alright, that's everybody.
Down here. Roger. Moving to Delta 6. Taker here. Over to Greg. Delta 6. Charlie here. All right. Heading to Delta 6. Off here. Roger. Moving to Delta 6. George here. Artillery firing at Delta 6. Out here. Raining thunder down on Delta 6.
If we could have been faster, we could have planted some mines here, but I got a little too carried away.
Out here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. George here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Off here. Enemy infantry is set up in the woods. And off here. Get down! Remain down! Coming on no position! Cable here. Down. Hold up. Charlie here. There's no enemies to retreat from. Easy here. Moving to Grand Delta. We're at location 2. We're en route to Delta 5. We've taken minor casualties. Out here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 5. George here. Coordinates off here. Turn the waiver. Out here. Getting reports that is real. Charlie here. Taker. Where are those shells coming from? Get out here. Charlie here. George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. We're out of ammo.
Other ammo.
Off here. We're engaged tonight. Foxtrot 4. In combat against Eagle. At Delta 5. I don't know about this. Off here. Taking a piece out here. Out here. Ready. Off here.
There's the friendlies. Are they gonna be able to get here?
Taker here. Charlie dot. Location 2. Charlie here. Everyone's calm down at Foxtrot 3.
Sure.
Easy here. Everyone, shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at home 4. Down here. I think that's everyone. We've assembled and free. Out here. Getting reports that did some real damage. Out here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 5.
Are they moving? Please tell me they're moving. They're not moving. They are not moving!
Out here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful.
They're not moving.
Easy here. All right. Heading to grid Delta.
Shouldn't the AI move?
Easy here. We can stay Eagle at Delta. 5. Up. 3. And shoot anything that moves. We got too many engines. Fall back. Up. Cover. Where the hell is coming from? Up here. Engage in infantry. Gunners, low AT. Get those hot machine guns. HQ here. We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Out here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing for all.
Why are they not moving?
Right, we're not running anymore. On the down south here, compartment was on target. Roger, heading to the hot here. Get the cover! Where the hell is
Okay, this position needs to be changed because having to deal with infantry in a roadblock like that is kind of annoying. Let's just put foxholes in there instead.
hot here? Get down! Remain down!
We change? Nah, we shouldn't be changing positions there. What I don't get is why the allied infantry aren't moving.
Out here, raining thunder down on Delta 5. Hot here. Enemy infantry company is pulling out. Get the cover! Where the hell coming from? Out here, forward observers report that fire mission was successful. Hot here. Check control tower at location 1. I want it. George here. Check control tower at location 1. I'm Charlie here. Check control tower at location 1. I want to get down here. See that control tower at location 1? I want it captured intact. Acre, here. Check control tower at location 1. I want it captured intact. George here. Preparing to assault location 1. Cable here. Form up. We're attacking location 1.
Why are they not attacking location 1?
Off here. North off. Eagle. At Keyta. 5. Heading. Oh, west. Hey, Charlie here. Get down. We're being stealth from a mission. Out. Sorry. Able here. Got eyes on. Five. Able here. Got a visual on. Run for hill. HQ here. Time's out here. That was a hit. Up here. There. Tanks in the woods.
Uh-oh. It's too late.
Alpha. It's no good. It's no good. Up here. Get a little more tanks so we can take water. HQ here. That'll have to do for now. Standing forward command post.
They're not moving.
Hold on. This is a mine. Get the cover. Where are they coming from? This is too much heat. Getting out of dodge.
They're not moving.
Here, down here. We've got too many wounded. Fall back.
They decide to move at the last second? What the heck?
Forward command post can now be deployed. Deploying forward command post. This will rally and organize units within the vicinity. Baker, here. Rally that Foxtrot. R.
Too late.
We got destroyed. Hopefully the relief has better luck than us. HQ, here. We're done here. Unit leaders report for debriefing. Able here. That was a tough battle, but we're still combat ready. Acre, here. We took a real beating here, sir. Charlie here. Took a real beating here, sir. Doc here. This one hurt. Not sure anyone's gonna survive this war. Easy here. We're still lost, but I'm sure we'll find our way back.
Failed. Failed. 8? Oh, George got wiped. The others didn't move. I don't get it. Why didn't they move until the last second? I do not get it. I guess we have to hold these positions until we're good. Alright, probably take out the anti-tank formation here. Or switch them around, maybe? Move these guys. Anti-tank go. How about this? The reinforcements arrive. So let's just take out the anti-tank units in the airfield. Put most of the heavy forces here on the sky. Let's keep it a strong infantry force. Remove Tango 6, maybe? Tango 6. Tango 2 will remain a static AI. They'll start to become dynamic anyways. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 German units. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 infantry units to our... Oh, 7 units to our control. And then there's 5 friendly units that will have to move out. Now the question is, will they move if we hold these approach, if we hold the approach, and then they're gonna be ordered to move to the airfield? So basically, the idea is that we're going to be digging, or rather, the hope is that the AI, once we've secured Girna and this approach, will be heading straight to the airfield. But by the looks of it, they're going to be attacking, or they will decide to attack these positions first. Okay, let's see what will happen if we try to break through and break through this position, open up this area. Hopefully, we can stop them from here. Okay, let's do this. See if it works.
Princess Patricia, light infantry, scout, here. You can call us Able. We're at Delta. Alright, heading to Grid Kilo, 9. HQ here, roger. Mission is a go. Anchor here, boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at location 3. Anchor here, headed to currently, 9. George here, thanks for the radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us.
Let's see if we can clear this point, hold these positions first, and then let the AI drive back here.
Charlie here. Radios are back up. We sure missed the sound of your voice. We're at Juliet 11. Anchor here. Got a visual on. Engineer at location 4. Anchor here. You're at Charlie 9. Got eyes on. Engineer at location 4. Anchor here. Charlie 9. Get in. Able here. Got a visual on. Anchor here. That flag just got blown off. Oh, fine field. Solo. Stop.
Let's try that again. Oh crap, I think I crashed it. Yeah, I did. Hang on. Let me just restart that. Mistakes were made. Dang it. Okay, let's try that again. Doing that from that spot is a bad idea. Foolish mortals! My eyes. So, okay, point of order, do not hit the restart button when you're in the test mode, because that was a bad idea. Come on, come on. Okay, there it is. Let's try that map editor again. I hope that didn't crash anything. Okay, setup still seems to be okay. Doesn't look like there's anything that suddenly flipped over or some such. Should we get the reinforcements faster? Okay. Doesn't seem like there's a problem there, so let's try and run that again, shall we?
Princess Patricia Light Infantry Scout. Reporting for duty. Will be Roger. Moving to Kilo 10. HQ here. Right away, sir.
Starting operation.
Baker, here. Radios are back up. We sure missed the sound of your voice. We're at location 3. Baker, here. All right, heading to Grid Charlie 8. George here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at Hotel 10. George here. We'll hold location 3 for you. Charlie here. We have reestablished contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at Juliet 11. Charlie here. Headed to Charlie 10. George here. Arrived at location 3. Baker here. We can see engineers at location 4.
Got him in.
Baker here. We're here at Charlie 8. Acre, here. Moving to grid. Acre, here. We've walked into a damn minefield. Nobody move. Acre, here. Back the way we came, boys. Out of the minefield. Acre, here. I think that's everyone. We've assembled at Cable here, all right? Heading to Charlie, 8. Cable here. Scout, hold up. Acre, here. We're here at Foxtrot, 8. Charlie here. Headed to Charlie, 8. Cable here. Moving to grid. Kilo, 8. Cable here. We can see Scout. At Kilo, 7. Spotted tank. At Mike, 9. Cable here. Column. Stop. Cable here. Roger. Moving to Golf, 8. George here. Headed to Mike, 9. George here. Everyone, hold up. George here. Artillery firing at Mike, 9. Cable here. We're at Hotel 8. We're headed to Golf 8. Got a visual on Bear at Kilo 7. Cable here. Moving to grid. Juliet 4. Charlie here. We're at Delta 9. Cable here. We can see Bear at Kilo 7. Charlie here. Spotting alligator at location 4. George here. Raining thunder down on Mike 9. Charlie here. We're here at Charlie 8. Charlie here. Bravo. We started clearing the minefield. I lost St. Pass, marked out ASAP. Fox here. Thanks for the radio. George here. Orders confirmed. Sorry. We're at Kilo 4. Fox here. Roger. Moving to Mike 4. Cable here. Arrived at Juliet 4. George here. Compartment was on target. Easy. Here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at November 5. Cable here. All right. Heading to Fox here. We're here at Mike 4.
We do this. Oh,
Cable here. We've arrived at India 3.
you didn't see anything, barely? Yeah, how about we barrage that location again?
George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 6. Charlie here. Heading to India 3. Acre here. Acre here. We can see infantry battalion at Keyta 6. George here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. Charlie here. Moving to grid India. Cable here. We last saw Bear at Kilo 7. Doc here. Roger. Moving to India 3. Doc here. Alright. Heading to grid India 3. Charlie here. But I know. Fire from that cliff. Maneuver around it. Charlie here. Here's combat engineers. Acre here. We set up a line and are giving us hell. We are going in circles. Roger. Garrisoning location 3. Charlie here. We've regrouped at Bravo 6 and are awaiting orders. Charlie here. Moving out to location 4. They'll be expecting us. Doc here. His bag just got blown up. This is a minefield. Doc here. Everyone hold up. Retrace your steps and get out of the minefield. Doc here. And we're at India 2. Cable here. Moving to grid India 7. Charlie here. Location 4 is under new management. Cable here. We can see Bear at Kilo 7. Cable here. Scout. Hold up. Doc here. Roger. Holding position.
Hang on.
Acre, here. We're at location 4. Acre, here. Take these boys. It might save your life. Charlie here, Hotel 9. It is. Able here. We're at India 5. We spotted air at Kilo 7. Fox here, Roger. Moving to Juliet 3. Easy here. We've arrived. Baker here. Turn into the cone. Keep that perimeter intact. Charlie here. You're engaged at Bravo 9. And are supported by Baker. George here, artillery. Baker here. Let's forward at A-Pump. Charlie here. You're at. We lost visuals on Alligator. They were last seen at Bravo 11. Heading south. Fox here. We're here at Juliet 3. Cable here. Golf 4. It is. Charlie here. You're at location 4. George here. That was a hit. Cable here. Got a visual on 10 at location 2. Cable here. We can see Dingo at Delta 6. George here. Raining thunder down on Delta 6. Cable here. Arrived at Golf 4. Fox here. Headed to Golf 8. George here. I'm getting reports that did some real damage. Charlie here. We're at Bravo 11. We're en route to Hotel 9. We spotted Alligator at Bravo 12. Heading southeast. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to India 5. Baker here. We're at location 4. Baker here. Drive your tunnels, boys. We're digging in. Doc here. Roger. Garrisoning location 3. Charlie here. We lost sight of Alligator. They were last able here. Got eyes on anti-tank guns at Hotel 8. Heading west. Doc here. Everyone hold up. Doc here. That's the way we came, boys. Adam. Charlie here. We're at Charlie 10. On our way to India 5. Fox here. We're at Hotel 7. We're headed to Golf 8. Doc here. I think that's everyone. We've assembled at India 2. Doc here. Alright. Heading to grid Juliet 7. Fox here. We'll hold location 3 for ya. Easy here. Roger. Garrisoning location 3. George here. Roger. Dropping shells on. Charlie here. You're at Delta 9. We're en route to India. Able here. We last saw Falcon at Delta 5. Heading northwest. George here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. George here. Artillery firing at Bravo. Baker here. Only foxholes are enough to keep us alive. Fox here. We're here at location 3. Doc here. We're at Juliet 4. On our way to Juliet 7. Easy here. We're at Hotel 5. We're headed to location 3. Able here. We last saw air at Kilo 7. Doc here. More arms fired. Get down. Can anyone see who's shooting at you, Ed? Doc here. They are in the woods to this. Watch your shot. We don't want to hit any friendly. George here. Raining thunder down on Juliet. Baker here. Baker here. We found the perimeter on the outskirts of town and are firing on approaching infantry. Charlie here. We are here at India 5. Charlie here. George here. Apartment was on target. George here. Orders confirmed. Firing Doc here. Got eyes on here and Kilo 9. Heading south. Doc here. We Charlie here. Hold position, engineer. George here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. Easy here. We're at location 3. George here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 5.
Why is Baker having trouble with engineers? Sorry if I got quiet for a couple of minutes there. I was a little too focused on the game.
We lost sight of Baker here. George here. That was
Oh.
it. Keep those coordinates coming. No. Anchor,
Down
here.
left.
Rifles, move left. Red gun, hold here and here. Easy, here.
Out of
Rebel Nation is
range.
out of range. We'll need to reposition. Easy, here. Charlie here. This is a mine-free zone.
Finally.
Charlie here. All right, heading to Great. Doc here. We are here at a naval gun to the HMCS Saskatchewan. Doc, Charlie here. Those tanks are equipped. Watch the ambush. Charlie here. Let's try another tank. Falling back. Hal here. Artillery firing at Delta 6. George here. No can do. We're completely out of shells. Able here. Got eyes on tank. At Juliet 7. Heading northwest.
That's a problem.
We can see Alligator at Bravo. Baker here. Gorilla at Bravo. 10. Easy here. Raining thunder down on Bravo. 10. Able here. Got a visual on infantry. Out here. Getting reports that this is real. Able here. Got eyes on infantry battalion at Juliet 7. Charlie here. Everyone shut up and calm down. Sorry about that. We're at India 3. Charlie here. Roger. Garrisoning location 5.
This is going to be a bit tougher than I thought it would be. Nope.
We wiped out the entire infantry company! Yeah! They have lost the our ambush position. Glad I'm not dead. Baker, here! Ha-ha! We run this engagement! Baker, here! We can see Gorilla at Alpha! Enemy engineers eliminated.
Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, let's just turn it into a foxhole, because putting them in a fortification like this makes them extremely difficult to deal with. And it looks like the enemy got the bright idea that going to here directly.
Damn this forest. We're going in circles. Charlie here. India. Just get in. Charlie here. Damn this forest. Al here. Orders confirmed. Firing barrage at Charlie here. All right. Heading to Great Lima. 1.
We can't get them out of there.
Can you confirm those coordinates? I don't think we hit anything.
Where'd Jaguar go?
Last off, Jaguar. At Gulf 5. Heading west.
Any western means they're going with Dingo. Okay. Bad idea. Let's plan something. Oh crap, I should have waited for the reinforcements to arrive first. Turn it into just a set of foxholes here. Okay, let's keep it battalion strength inside this foxhole. And we need to take them out fast and hard, so that means probably have to get Fox through the forest, attack him from here. No more fortifications to worry about, just a bunch of holes dug in. We're just going to... They call it? Gonna go at it like this. See if they're gonna move. If we can hold these towns and then they're gonna move up there. No, how about we leave this towns for now and then try to break through, or rather gather everybody, try to break through here, and then hold the air approaches to the air base. I could probably make this a cliffside, just so that this forested area will require driving through this general area here first. Adjust this. That. Put a canyon here, an inaccessible canyon. It doesn't. Come on, man. And we will not be able to cheese our way through here. Neither can we, but that's part of the plan. Get out of here. Dude, seriously? That and okay, that should be yes. Alright, that's gonna be it. Then so now the idea is gather here, clear these approaches, try to hold them, and then break through here. Test, run, go. This has got to work this time, right? Right? Come on.
Princess Patricia Light Infantry Scout. Reporting in as call sign Able. We're at Delta 12. Let's get out there and start surveying. Affirmative. Moving into position. Anchor here. We have reestablished contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at location 3. George here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at Hotel 10. George here.
Hang on.
Coming up. Charlie here. Radios are back up. Sure missed us out of your voice. We're at Juliet 11. Alright, heading to Great Bravo 8.
First, we try this by capturing both towns and keeping them in our control. Let's see if the AI starts moving to the airfield after that. Now, the next issue... Oh.
Able here. We can see at a visual on Scout at Kilo 7. Able here. We're here at Kilo 10. Able here. We're at Kilo 10. We spotted tank at Fight 9. We can see Alligator at Kilo 7. Able here. Foxtrot 8. It is.
Baker should start...
Baker here. There's no enemies to retreat from. Grab your shovels, boys. We're digging in. Charlie here. Got eyes on engineers at location 4.
Cheater.
Charlie here. Hold position, engineers. We've entered a hostile minefield. We'll start clearing it, but it'll take a while. And we can't do it while fighting or moving. George here. Raining thunder down on Keyta. 5. Able here. Spotted infantry battalion at Delta 5. Baker here. We're at location. George here. Able here. We're at Foxtrot 8. We can see infantry battalion at Delta 5. Able here. That is a Kilo 4.
Let's make this a bit faster, shall we?
George here. Will hold. Location 3. Oh yeah. Able here. Got a visual on Alligator at Kilo 7. Baker here. Charlie here. This is a mine-free zone. Baker here. Stay frosty, everyone. Heading to... George here. We're here at location 3. George Fox, you're at Kilo 4.
Take out that infantry battalion on the approach.
Baker here. We've set up in the tree line. We're giving them hell. Every locate on outpost under fire. Able here. You've arrived at Kilo 4. Able here. Roger. Moving to Oscar 5. Dawn here. We have re-established contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at location 5. Fox 8 here. Thanks for the radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at November 5. Able here. We're here at Oscar 5. Easy here. Baker here. We've set the lab. Dawn here. Hotel 6. It is. George here. Roger. Common Towns on Keyta 5. Baker here. We've lost visuals on Keyta. They were last seen at Bravo 12, heading south. George here. Morgan confirmed. Iron barrage at Keyta 5. Able here. Headed to Golf 7. Able here. Spotted Alligator at Easy here. Turn the wood shut. Watch your shot. You don't want to hit the aggressive. Baker Fox here. You're at Foxtrot 9. Fox here. You're at Foxtrot 9. Baker here. They're running with their tails between their legs. Dawn here. We're lost in a forest. We got turned around in all those trees. Dawn here. You got it. Moving south. Able here. We're engaged at Juliet 5. Easy. We're firing upon Alligator at Kilo 7. Everyone is still combat. Dawn here.
It's taking a while.
Down on Keyta 5.
Can we just send Fox ahead then? No, I need these guys to be available because I want to engage them from two sides. Where's Charlie?
Charlie here. You're at Bravo 10. We're en route to Bravo 11. Charlie here. Echo 7. It is. Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Foxtrot 8. Dawn here. We're lost in a forest. We got turned around in all the... Able here. We're at India 6. We're headed to Golf 7. Spotted Alligator at Kilo 9. Easy here. We're at Juliet 5. On our way to Hotel 6. Dawn here. We're lost in a... Baker here. We can see Keyta at Bravo 12. Heading. We've found the perimeter on the outskirts of town and are firing on approaching infantry. Baker here. We're engaged at location 4. We're fighting Keyta at Bravo 11. We're fresh and able. Easy here. We're here at rounds in all those trees. Dog here. Roger. Heading to the south. Able here. We're at Golf 7. Dog here. Alright, heading to Grid Delta 5.
Alright, let's try and see to blow him up from here. Alright, approaching the 10-minute marker, and no sign of breaking from these guys yet.
Dog here.
You can see alligator 2 kilometers south and 0.5 kilometers east. So there's somewhere around here. Just keep going south.
Dog here. Got eyes on alligator 2 kilometers south and 8 kilometers east. Dog here. Roger. Heading to the south.
Is able.
Able here. We're at Golf 7.
Easy.
Easy. Here. We're at Hotel 6. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 5. Engage that Echo 7. Combat against Bingo at Delta 5. Track early here. We're at Foxtrot 8.
Start laying mines.
One minefield coming right up. They won't want to walk through this. Anchor here. We're at Protection 4. We've taken further castle. George here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. George here. Coordinates confirmed. Here. Yeah, that was a great thing. George here. Actually at 7. We're firing upon alligator 8 kilometers south and 8 kilometers east. Everyone is still combat ready. We're at Hotel 6. Raining thunder down on Delta 5. George here. Hold on. We're not done with our previous barrage.
Well, Keyta got pushed back again.
Anchor here. We've lost visuals on Keyta. They were here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. George here. Fireman was on target. Easy here. Moving to Grid Delta 6. Got it. Moving south.
Keep moving south for the love of God.
Dawn here. Lost sight of alligator. They were at 8 kilometers south and 8 kilometers east. Heading south.
It should be somewhere around here then.
Curly here. All right, we're done mining the area. Mark the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe path through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't. India. Hey, get in.
Dingo is taking their sweet ass time retreating.
Roger. Thomas Kells on Keyta. 5, 2. Barrage is remaining.
Dog is stuck in the forest still.
We're lost in a forest. We got turned around in all those trees. We can see alligator. Roger. I'm getting reports that did some real damage. Dog here. Got eyes on infantry. 8 kilometers south and 2 kilometers east. 8. Dog. Right. Move left. Red gun. All here and here. Curly here. We're here at India 8. Curly here. One minefield coming right off here. Barrage at Delta 5. Easy here. We can no longer see Dingo. They were last seen 1 km north and 2 km west. Heading northwest. North here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Bravo. 3, 1. Barrage. Roger. Heading to location 1. Easy here. That location is out of range. We'll need to reposition.
They got lost too. What?
Here, moving northwest. People here, moving Grid Delta 4. North here, pulling out. Easy here. Oh, so that's where we are. We're at Echo 5. North here. We got turned around in all those trees. North here. North here, we lost visuals on Keyta. 3, heading north. North here. Time's up and we're out of here. Stay safe out here. Roger. Holding position. Able here. Got a visual on tank. At location 2. Dog here. On the bright side, we're not running anymore. On the downside, we are completely lost. We're lost in a forest. Charlie here. Heading Echo 8. Charlie here. We're still laying that minefield. Dog here. Roger. Heading to the west. Able here. Spotted anti-tank gun. At Delta 1. Heading west.
What the?
Able here. We can see Dingo. At Charlie 2.
Okay, that's a problem. And we sent the armor a little too early. Dang it.
Anchor here. All right. Heading to grid Charlie 3.
Now, if Doug is only not lost.
Easy here. Enemy infantry in range. Road 18 down. Charlie here. We're here at Echo 8.
Ah, dang it.
Charlie here. Roger. Moving to Delta 5.
Ah, that anti-tank gun is blowing us up. Heavy units are coming in.
HQ here. We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Staff officers are Charlie here. We've arrived at Delta 5. Charlie here. All right, engineers. Anchor here. We're at Delta 5. We're at naval guns in the HMCS Saskatchewan. Reporting for duty. Will be Al. Everyone be careful and let's get the job done. Artillery firing at Charlie 1. North here. Roger. Common count on Charlie. Anchor here. We're here at enemy infantry. Al here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. Al here. Forward people here. Lost sight of Gorilla. They were at Delta. North here. Yeah! That was a direct hit. Try on ammo.
Get George out of there.
North Al here. That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Al here. Raining thunder down on Charlie 1.
Where the hell is Doug?
North here. We're lost. But we can see us road 1 kilometers west of us and a forest 1 kilometers east of us. We got turned around in all those trees.
Right, keep moving west.
Dawn here. You got it. Moving west. Dawn here.
Oh, there you are.
That's where we are. We're at Echo 7.
I need y'all to push that guy out.
Moving to Charlie 2.
As long as these guys don't start
Compartment was
moving.
on target. Al here. Artillery firing at Charlie 1. Charlie here. All right, we're done lining the area.
Here they come.
Al here. Compartment was on target. Through the minefield. What the enemy does. Engineers, hold up. Engineers, hold up. Anchor here. Easy here. Good north here. Okay. We're pulling out of the mission area. Good luck. Able here. Charlie here. Okay, we're pulling out of the mission area. Good luck. Anchor here. We can no longer see Dingo. They were last seen at Echo 1. Heading east. Able here. Everything, location 1. Easy. Able here. We've done our part. Leaving the mission area. Anchor here. We last saw Keyta at Bravo 12. Heading south. Dog here. Got a visual on HQ here. That'll have to do for now. Expanding forward command post. Al here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 1. Anchor here. Got eyes on Gorilla at Delta 1. Dog here. We're engaged at Charlie 2. Anchor Gorilla at Delta 1. Are firing on us from outside our range. Anchor here. We last saw Dingo at Echo 1. potential damage.
Pulling back, please.
Anchor here. We've lost visuals on Gorilla. They were last seen at Foxtrot. We spotted Dingo at Foxtrot. 1, heading west.
Oh, there you go. Why are they not moving?
Anchor here. Use those tank traps as cover. Move with out here. Bringing some get the cover. Where are those shells coming from?
Not moving.
That was a hit. Keep those coordinates coming. Out here. Anchor here. Dog. Active unit has been wiped out. Out here. That's the last we'll see of those enemy infantry. Easy here. Out here. Forward observers report that fire mission was successful. Anchor here. That's the last we'll see of those enemy infantry. Anchor here. HQ here. The forward command post can now be deployed.
Why is Jig not moving? Let's just replace Jig with an infantry formation then.
Anchor here. Setting up command post in the control tower at location 1. Anchor here. Infantry, halt. Anchor here. Roger. Moving to Charlie. Dog here. Headed to Charlie. 3. Out here. Roger. Dropping shells on Foxtrot. 3.
Replacing Jig with a regular infantry formation.
Dog here. The units become a bit scattered. It'll take some time to regroup. Out here. Yeah, that was a direct hit. Dog here. Spotted Gorilla at Foxtrot. 1. Heading southwest. Anchor here. We're engaged at Charlie 2 and are supported by Dog. Out here. Raining thunder down on Echo 1.
Why is Jig not moving?
Woo! We completely destroyed an enemy company.
Okay, that's a mission knocked out.
Out. Dog here. We're at Delta 1. We're heading to Echo 1. We need an aid station. There's too many wounded here. Roger. Garrisoning location 1. Anchor here. Roger. Moving to Bravo 2. Out here. Artillery firing at Foxtrot 2. Out here. HQ here. Time's off. Fire mission was successful. Roger. Dropping shells on Bravo 12.
Dog's taking a while. I think they got a little caught up on the beach.
Out here. Observers report that barrage was a miss.
Dang it, she is probably gone.
We completely destroyed an enemy company!
Never mind, they're dead.
Able here. We last saw Falcon at location 2. Anchor here. We've arrived at Bravo 2.
Dog.
Dog here. We're at Charlie 2. On our way to location 1. We need an aid station. There's too many wounded here.
Where is everybody else? They're not moving forward.
Anchor here. All right. Heading to grid Lima 10. Anchor here. Okay, we're pulling out of the mission area. Good luck. Dog here. Garrisoning location 1.
Probably have to put him somewhere around here instead.
Out here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Mike 9.
So at least we know they can move in from here.
Yeah, that was a direct hit.
And another barrage.
Out here. Raining thunder down on Mike 9.
Why are they not moving dynamically though? I don't get it.
Out here. That was a hit. Dog here. That's right. Run! The war won't last much longer with battles like that. HQ here. We're done here. Unit leaders report for debriefing. losses. We'll need some time to rest. Anchor here! Sam replaces keep getting killed! Charlie here. Satellite feeding. Nothing too serious. Dog here. You took a real beating here, sir. Easy here. Sam replaces keep getting killed! Off here. There's a few losses, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, I gotta replace Jig.
George here.
They don't move their scouts for some reason.
Where's our next target? Hal here. Love to give these guns a thorough cleaning after they cool down.
$30. Wait, what was the score again? So let's put it down just 1 point then. Yeah, just 1 point should be nice. 400 units became casualties. That's not a good sign. So replace Jig with another infantry unit. Yep, Jig arrives at 12. Heavy units arrive at 13. There's that's static, that's dynamic, 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 dynamic. They arrive at the 13th minute. No, they arrive at the 11th minute. Alright, let's try and make them arrive at the 11th minute instead. Oh no, they arrive earlier, right? 5, 9, 8, 12. 5, 9, 8, 12. I know, 5 is there as a static, so it's 9, 8, 12. 9, 8, 12. 11 arrives, Tango 11 arrives when? 6 minutes in. Ah, that's the problem. He arrives a little too early, so let's put him as part of the 10-minute arrivals, maybe? There's only a couple of guys at 13. Make him part of the 10 arrivals then. One, two, three, go. Now the question is, why are they not moving up this time? Is it because I'm not holding Outpost 26 as I should be? Tango 9 is here, and they're going to be arriving in the 7th minute. Tango 8 arrives in the 10th alongside Tango 10 and Tango 12. Message at 10 minutes, no. They should arrive at the... Message should be at the 10 minute then. And drop the point to every friendly unit arrives. We get 1 point each. Then... how about... maybe I really should put a minefield here. Okay, one last run. One last test run. Let's see if the enemies will start moving, actually.
Princess Patricia Light Infantry Scout here. You can call us Able. We're at Delta 12. Let's get out there and start surveying. All right, heading to Kilo 9. HQ here, Roger. Mission is a go. Baker, here. Boy, are we glad to see you guys. We're at location 3. Baker, here. Moving to grid, Keyta 9.
Let's try not to hold any of these positions. See if the enemies will attack.
Contact with you thanks to a nearby friendly unit. We're at Hotel. Raining thunder down on Keyta 5. Charlie here. Radios are back up. We sure miss the sound of your voice. We're at Juliet 11. Charlie here. Bravo 8. It is. Baker here. We spotted engineers at location 4. North here. Morgan confirmed. Iron barrage at Keyta. We can see tanks at Mike 9. Able here. We're here at Hilo 9. Able here. Headed to Hilo 6. Able here. Enemy in the tree line. Aim for the muzzle flash. HQ here. Sending officers to establish a forward CP.
This is just me playing around with getting the scout-to-scout battle an advantage for me. Charlie, taking a while to drive. Okay, Charlie, George, I need you to barrage that location again.
All right, spread out and start clearing the minefield. George here, Roger, Thomas Kells on Kilo 7. George here, forward observers report that fire mission was successful.
Cheetah's probably run away.
Got eyes on Keyta at Hotel 6, and we are heading right for them. Charlie here, clear the minefield, awaiting orders. Taker here, arm up, we're attacking location 4. Charlie here, Roger, moving to Lima 11. Taker here, set up in the tree line and are giving them hell. Charlie here, 3 games at Charlie 8, and are 45 acres out at 4. Are firing on us from outside our range. Able here, we're at Kilo 7. We can see Keyta at Hotel 6. Spotted there at Mike 9. Moving to grid November 4. Hawk here, thanks for the radios. We were starting to think you forgot about us. We're at Kilo 4. Easy here. We have reestablished contact with you thanks to a nearby HQ here at Camp the Forward Commandos. Baker here. They're rolling their tails between their legs. Baker here. Infantry halt. Able here. We're here at November 4. Baker here. We can no longer see Alligator. You're last seen at Alpha 11. Heading home. Baker here. Bravo 12. It is. Hawk here. Roger. Moving to right. Here. All right. Heading to grid. Dawn here. Moving to grid. Mike 7.
Where the hell is Charlie?
We're at Delta 9. Charlie here. Lima 10. Baker here. Rifles. Move left. Red gun. Hold easy. Here. We've arrived at Mike 7.
Got that engineer unit knocked out.
Dawn. Baker here. That's right. Run, you coward. Baker here. Roger. Moving to Alpha 12. Right, 7. Baker, here. We're here at Alpha, 12. Baker, here. We can see Alligator. At Charlie. Baker, here. Alright, integrate. Foxtrot, 13. HQ here. Staff officers are ready to deploy for Charlie here. We're at Kilo, 11. On our way to Lima, 10.
Come on, you gotta hurry up. We got infantry coming in.
Arrived at Lima, 10. Charlie here. All position engineers. We've entered a hostile minefield. We'll start clearing it, but it'll take a while. Baker, here. Infantry moving to engage. Squad, remember to move. Don't communicate.
Pick him out. Don't let him get away.
North here. Right, 9. It is. North here. Roger. Home position. Raining thunder down on right, 9. Baker, here. That's over. I came from.
Go for the Foxtrot position.
Foxtrot, 13. Baker, here. Got eyes on Alligator. And Charlie, 14. Baker, here. Alright, integrate. Baker,
Jason.
here. You no longer see Alligator. Your last seen at Bravo, 14. Heading west. Charlie here. Cleared the minefield. Awaiting orders. Charlie here. Moving to grid. Echo, 8. Charlie here. Engineers, hold up. Alright, engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This'll take a bit. Hawk here. Heading to right, 9. Hawk here. We got ourselves a tank battle here. We're in Dog here, alright? Heading to right, 9. Infantry here. It's the kill. Aim for the red. North here. Morgan confirmed. Iron barrage at right, 9. HQ here. We know the situation on the ground. Let's exploit it. Staff officers are on their way to coordinate our Baker here. Alligator. And Alpha, 13. North here. Yeah! That was a direct hit.
Those tanks are gonna be tough.
North here. We're engaged at like 8. Baker here. Ha ha! We won this engagement. Baker here. Got a visual on Alligator. And Alpha, 12. Heading north. Here. Any scans are calling back.
Keep digging.
All right, engineers. Spread out and lay down some mines. This will take a bit of time. Gunners moving. It's a top machine gun firing. Baker here. Take the bar. It's under new fire.
Ah, come on.
Easy here. We last saw him at November 11. Heading Nelson. Charlie here. Lost sight of Dingo. They were last seen at Kilo 8, heading northwest. One minefield coming right up. They won't want to walk through this. Dog here. We're at Mike 9. Easy here. We're at Mike 9. Charlie here. We're engaged at Mike 9. Still laying surprises for Jerry. Hawk here. We're at Mike 9. Charlie here. We last saw Dingo at Kilo 8, heading northwest. Baker here. We last saw Alligator at Bravo 7, heading northeast. Baker here. Roger, moving to Bravo 7. Baker here. Got eyes on Alligator. At north here. Artillery firing at Keyta 6. Baker here. Move the number up. Get that machine gun set up. Charlie here. We last saw Dingo at Kilo 8, heading northwest.
This is gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze, and I got a little too focused again, and I stopped walking. Dang it!
Alligator at Bravo 7. Crosses the mountain quickly here.
What? But you're fighting engineers.
Engineers eliminated. 7. Everyone hold up. Baker here. Infantry halt. Dog here. Delta 6. It is. Easy here. Heading to Delta 6. Hawk here. Roger. Moving to Delta 6. HQ here. Back in Charlie here. All right. We're done mining the area. We've marked the minefield on the map. Our units know the safe paths through the minefield, but the enemy doesn't. Echo 8. It is.
A little too long.
Dawn here. This forest, we're going in circles.
Oh, crud. Not again.
Hawk here. Roger, moving to India. N. Hawk here. Alright, integrate. Keyta. 5. Dawn here. Moving south. Easy. Here. We're at Juliet. 8. We're en route to Delta. 6. Charlie here. We're engaged at Lima. 11.
Wait, what? Taking a while to move. I don't like this.
North here. We're at Foxtrot. 10. North here. Raining thunder down on Keyta. 6. Off here. We're at Foxtrot. 8. We're headed to Keyta. 5. North here. Gunners, hold fire. Easy. Here. We're engaged at India. 7. We talk off. Enemy infantry sight. Don't let them surround the column. Off here. Engage shot. Echo. 7. Returning infantry. Battalion at Keyta. North here. We're lost in a leaving. Make sure no one gets left behind. North here. Coordinates confirmed. Firing barrage at Keyta. 5. We'll continue. Baker here. Roger. Moving to Keyta. 6. North here. We're at Foxtrot. 10. 3. Here. We're at India. 9. We've got a few. North here. We're lost in a Take cover behind the tank. I want fire superiority now. HQ from here. We're combat anywhere, but we sure prefer engineering. HQ here. Going forward commandos. This will rally Dawn here.
Here they come.
Naval guns from HMCS Saskatchewan. Reporting in as call sign. Pow! Everyone be careful, and let's get the job done. Pow here. Artillery firing at Site 9. Naval here. Got eyes on there at Site 7. And Site Chorus. Pow here. That was a hit. Keep those Naval here. Headed to Juliet 4. We last saw infantry battalion. 8 kilometers east. Heading northeast. Dawn here. Roger. Heading to the east.
Getting a little panicky.
We're at India. 9. We've taken minor casualties. Keyta. No. 6. Spotted there. At Lima. 5. Charlie here. We last saw Dingo at Kilo 8. Heading northwest. Out here. Roger. Dropping shells on Delta 5. Able here. We completely destroyed out here. Bombardment was on target. Able here. We can no longer see air. They were last seen at Kilo 5. Heading southwest. Able here. Got eyes on air at Juliet 5. And right for us.
Hang on, what the heck's on?
Baker here. Enemy infantry company is pulling out. North here. Delay that fire mission. Off here. We're here at Keyta. 6. Baker here. Baker here. We lost visuals on Eagle. Your last seen at Keyta. 3. Heading northwest. Able here. We lost visuals on there. They were last seen at Gulf 2. Heading west. North here. HQ here. That'll have to do for now. Expanding forward command post. Dawn here. Column. The ILS of some infantry. Company. Reporting for duty.
Oh, crap.
Will be dead. Dawn here. You got it. Moving east. Dawn here. Spotted.
I think that's enough of a challenge for the new guys. Tango 11 will have to arrive. Tango 11 should arrive. Okay, 11 will arrive with the first wave. New jig to dynamic AI, yes? Okay. I think that's good enough for us right now. So let's save it as that. And is there an option to save this as a different version or not? Do we have to copy it then? Guess you'll have to copy it. Let's upload this now. Hopefully it works. Not gonna crash, is it? Okay, it's uploaded to the workshop. ID's right there. I guess with that, we've actually managed to complete it. Oh crap, went a little overboard in that one. For now, I suppose we have successfully completed a run with that. I did not expect to actually do that properly. Any hoot, let's just be thankful we actually got this done, despite the fact that we did have to switch around and run around different places. So hopefully, what do you call it? Hopefully, somebody would still see it. And what else was it? Uh, does anybody still play this? Like, I'm not too sure if anybody actually checks the custom missions, but if they do, I hope they would make comments on it because I absolutely am not sure if this is working properly. And well, I'm just praying it doesn't break or anything. I would probably look at it in the future if we're going to be providing a custom slots version. If we will, I'll probably just note it sometime somewhere, either say it on stream or post it on socials. But whatever the case, let's just be thankful we've actually managed to complete this operation, and hopefully people who still play this will find it and will give their comments. For the time being, if you got any complaints about or any complaints of violent reactions about the stream today, you can always drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixip. If you got friends who might, or you've got a hankering for older streams that are no longer here on Twitch because they've expired, you can always check the VOD archive linked on the About tab of my profile page. If you've got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, well, you can always share my Twitch page, twitch.tv/lurkatwork. I really would appreciate it if you do. Pretty close to my very first milestone, and I still could not do it properly because I don't have enough people, or enough eyes on me. So I really, really, really would appreciate it if you could send it. Well, that's all from me for now, I guess. Thanks once again for dropping by, and hopefully, if you're still playing Radio General, or you probably have it installed and don't know what to do with, you can try this mission out. Probably check it and complain about it, since I think there's going to be a lot of breaking bugs on this one. Whatever the case, I hope that you enjoy this, or you enjoyed this stream at least. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what we're going to be doing after this. Could be doing another video game stream for a different time. Maybe try some other map making stuff. I don't know. Not too confident about this. Not too confident about that, I mean. Anywho, just keep an ear out on the socials. Hopefully I'll have an update for you by then. Anyway, let me check something for real quick before I call it in. Okay, there's nothing there. Dang it, that's a shame. Absolutely people into that sucks. But whatever the case, I hope you have a good night on your end. As for me, Lurk at Work is now RTV. Thanks once more for watching. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Keep an ear out on socials for any news. Good night, everybody.